win to Normal Kingsley Junior High School, the host site of this Class 4A 7th grade state volleyball championships. And welcome you alongside on Central Illinois Sports. Alongside Thomas Hall, I'm Charlie Hull. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. And we get set for a matchup between the Morton Potters and the Lemont Warriors. We'll talk more about how these two teams arrived at this point and what's happened so far in tournament action next on Central Illinois Sports.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Logan Agri-Service, we believe that every seed holds the promise of a thriving future. Our commitment to quality and excellence is as strong as the roots we help you grow. With decades of experience, our dedicated team understands your unique needs. From cover crops to premium seeds, we have it all. But it's not just about products, it's about partnership. We're not just sellers, we're your allies in growth, your consultants in success.
Now that the new year is upon us, it's time to focus on the important things, like Wi-Fi, strong connections, and high speed. This is the perfect time to tell you to call Cascom today. We specialize in all of those important needs. With our high-speed fiber optic service, we make your life easier. Whether that's online streaming, gaming, or just wanting good local TV channels, we have it all. So give us a call today at 1-800-252-1799.
The thing for me that really separates DOT, senior leadership and the owners of the business really focus on employee engagement.
We have some of the best people managers.
The Tracy family, senior leaders throughout the business, really all of our leaders care about the employees that work here.
And that allows for a lot of families to come work at Dot Foods, and I think that's part of it, is being able to have all those different schedules and the flexibility to be able to move things around when life happens.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Both teams out on the court warming up. It's currently court time for Lemont Quarry at the moment. Their 6-minute warm-up will finish up in about 60 seconds, and then we'll see the Morton Potters get a chance to warm up with the net, and we'll be set for this third quarterfinal. So far today, we've seen wins from St. Jacob Triad over McKenna, 25-15, 25-18, and Cole City just finished up as they beat Chatham Glenwood 25-19, 25-12 in the second quarter final. We know our first semifinal at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning will be Triad and Glenwood. The winner of this game between Lemont Quarry and Morton will play at 12:15 against the winner of Frankfort Hickory Creek and Vernon Hills Hawthorne South. How did these two teams arrive at this point? Well, it's a kind of a shorter schedule than what we've seen from the other teams for Lemont Quarry. They are 8-2 on the season, and 4 of those 8 wins have come in postseason action, according to the information on the IESA website. They defeated Willowbrook Westview Hills 25-10, 25-16, then Woodridge Jefferson 25-10, 25-17, before beating Summit Heritage in the regional championship 25-14, and then a dominating 25-0 win for the Warriors. They won their sectional over Bolingbrook Brooks 25-13, 25-12. So even though this squad doesn't appear to have played too many games, when they have played, they've made it count and have been fairly dominant. Their opponent will be Morton Junior High School. Morton enters with a record of 24-4 on the season, so playing quite a few more matches than Lemont. In postseason play, they beat Normal Parkside in the regional opener 25-9, 25-6. Came from behind against Normal Kingsley, lost 17-25, and then won 25-18, 25-10 to secure the victory, and won the regional championship over Bloomington Evans. Again, fell in the first set, 16-25, but then came back for back-to-back wins, 25-18, 25-17 to win the regional. In the sectional, it didn't take 3 sets this time. They beat Macomb 25-16, 25-15 to arrive here at the state finals. Again, the winner will play tomorrow morning, or check that out tomorrow afternoon at 12:15. In the state semifinals. Glad you're alongside with us on Central Illinois Sports, where you can watch all the action from all 4 classes of this year's IESA State Volleyball Finals. And we hope you'll tell a friend where they can watch the games, both live and on demand, with your IESA membership. We'll step aside for a timeout. We'll talk more about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show next.
Okay, everyone, let's do this. How about you?
What are your thoughts on today's patient care?
Real busy day, but it was a team effort. And how about you?
Third checkup that your patient talked about her summer concert. How do you stay enthused?
You can't blame her. Those tickets were hard to come by. But her summer wasn't a cruel one. Huh?
Doctor,
Next, how about you?
Doctor, it hurts when I do this.
Don't do that.
Hey, the internet says I'm sick. Am I?
I'd get a professional opinion on that.
Over here.
Doc, donuts in the break room look like a hit.
Not bad. Definitely better than those bagels. Okay, we have time for one more. Next.
The staff looked focused today. What do you attribute that to?
Well, at Blessing, we're tasked with providing exceptional care, so every visit is like the big game for us. Okay, gotta run.
Strike your best deal on a new Ford Mach-E. Now at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, get a 2023 Ford Mach-E for just $563 per month. Offer for a limited time only at westtownford.com.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties, along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs. Or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times, and Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Both teams a chance to warm up here on the state finals court. And what an exciting time it is for these teams, as it is for all the participants in this year's state finals, to try to win that state championship and take it home with a memory made for their team. But even with the teams who haven't won so far, still quite the accomplishment to get here to the state finals. And we've seen some good volleyball so far, and we expect the same out of this matchup between Lemont and Morton. The Potters of Morton, again, another nickname, kind of like we talked about the Coal City Kohlers. You don't hear a lot of Potters around the area. And then the Warriors of Lemont Old Quarry. Now, again, the kind of unique thing about them is they've only played 10 matches so far, but they've been fairly dominant in the postseason, as they are 8-2 overall, but have really rolled through the postseason action. We'll step aside for a break here. When we come back, we'll take a look at the Farm and Home Supply rosters and starting lineups. Stay tuned on Central Illinois Sports.
It's time to march into savings at your local Farm and Home Supply. Get a free $25 gift card for every $100 you spend on footwear. Whether you're looking for work boots or casual shoes, cowboy boots or rubber, your local store has tons of styles to choose from.
We thank our friends at Farm and Home Supply for being our sponsor of the starting lineups. And also here on the first day of the state finals, they'll announce all of the players, both starters and non-starters for both teams, as everyone will be recognized here, their name heard overhead. And so we'll have them for you here on the video stream as well. Again, Lemont is 8-2. The Warriors 24-4 is Morton. Lemont will be the home team, so we'll first meet the non-starters here today for the Morton Junior Potters. Eamon Oden, Jordan Williams, Tyler Matson, and Hannah McKirk are their coaches. We thank them for their efforts to put in to coach these young people throughout the season and their dedication, and congratulate them and their team on making it here to the state finals. Non-starters for this team, all 7th graders for this squad. Number 1, Chloe Pergler. Number 2, Ava Gertz. Number 3, Ellie Roth. Number 10, Ansley Brimrose. Number 16, Hazel Gardner. We'll also see number 19, Lily Middleton. Number 20, that's Olivia Brooks. And number 22, Reese Latierski. Those are the non-starters for the Morton Junior Potters. For the non-starters for Lemont Old Quarry, the Warriors, Carolyn Stack is their coach. Again, 8-2 on the season. Their non-starters will be number 1, a 6th grader. That's Caitlin Schlegel. Number 2, a 7th grader, Elena Davey. Number 3, a 6th grader, Dakota Mueller. Number 5, she's a 6th grader as well. That's Kylie Kwasnetsky. Number 6, a 7th grader. That's Mia Nolan. Number 7, a 7th grader, Isabella Markiskis. Also, we'll see a 7th grader, number 8, Alex Scholzberger. And the last non-starter for this team is number 14, Jade Guvench for the Warriors of Lemont Old Quarry. Lemont will wear the dark color uniforms, the black uniforms with the red numbers and white trim, while Morton is in the the visiting white uniforms with the gray numbers and red lettering here for their team's colors in this contest. For Morton on the starting side of things, 24-4 again for the Junior Potters. They'll start as the setter. She's a 7th grader, number 4, Brooke Caressa. An outside hitter, a 7th grader, that's Hadley Lovell. A middle hitter, a 7th grader, number 6, Emmy Martin. A 7th grader, an outside hitter, number 8, Simone Lemon. Also wearing number 11, she's an outside hitter, a 7th grader, Emerson Mitchell. Number 13, Kate Gronwall, the middle hitter, a 7th grader. And then we'll see Grace Irving wearing the number 21. She's an outside hitter and a 7th grader for the Junior Potters. For the Warriors of Lemont, their starters will be Maggie Kula, wears the number 4. She'll be the setter for this team. She's a 7th grader, and all 7th grade starting lineup. We'll also see number 9, Jenna Negweb, an outside hitter. Ziana Schneider, an outside hitter, wearing the number 10. Anna Mandarino, wearing the number 11. She's an outside hitter. Middle hitters in Savannah Usry, now wearing the number 12, and number 15, Jana Huff. And then the libero will be Juliana Dublino. She'll wear number 16 for Lemont. That's a look at the starting lineups, again presented by Farm and Home Supply. We get set for action from Normal Kingsley Junior High School next.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
The IESA is proud to announce that the official volleyball used in the Volleyball State Series has been manufactured by Macassa Sports. Macassa is making a major commitment to the schools of the IESA and the young people who represent them in the State Series competition. Macassa is manufacturing the official ball used in all 8 IESA state tournaments, from the very first competition of the regionals all the way through the state tournament. When kids from Illinois play their games, they make the outcome official with Macassa. Thank you to them. Thank you to the IESA for putting on such a fine state finals. And we are just about ready for action as Lemont and Morton are set to match up in quarterfinal number 3. We're about 10 minutes behind the scheduled start time, so thank you to those who have bared with us here. So we got a little bit of a later start than anticipated. These young people are ready to go. The crowd for both teams really excited for this state quarterfinal as well. And we're glad that you are with us here on Central Illinois Sports. Again, we'll see Lemont in the black uniforms, and in the white uniforms, it's Morton. And Lemont will start today on the service. We'll see Maggie Kula wearing the number 4, and she'll be set back behind the back line to serve to start this 7th grade quarterfinal. Referees make sure everybody is official and ready to go. As we see the libero Juliana Deblino in for Lemont. And back to serve for Lemont is Maggie Kula as we're underway here in set number 1. Referees make sure everybody's ready to go. Thanks to our refs, 4 of them here to make sure things go smoothly at the state finals. And Kula's first serve is across the net. Set to the net here to Caressa. On the right side, it's a kill for Simone Lemont. And an early 1-0 lead for Morton. Potters take the early lead and back to serve as their libero. That's Emerson Mitchell wearing the red uniform, and she'll serve this one out of bounds. And tie the game up at 1 point apiece on the service error. We talked about the first two. Got to get those nerves out of the way for both teams. It's a big deal, this state tournament. Negweb is back to serve for Lemont. Taken by Libero and Mitchell in the back row. Set up here by Caressa to her teammate in Mitchell. Back on the other side now. Sent across the net from Schneider. Ball again. Caressa sets it up. Now for the outside hitter on the right side in Irving. Set up here by Lamont's libero in Deblino. Sent across the net on the kill. This time from Ziana Schneider. And Lemont takes the 2-1 advantage. 2-1 for the Warriors. As back to serve again is Jenna Negweb. And she gets the ace. The first an ace for Negweb, and 3-1 the Lemont lead. Negweb, the 7th grader. Where's number 9? She's an outside hitter for this squad. Puts the serve over the net. It looks to be a little deep, and it is out of bounds, official says. Again, a 4-person officiating crew, so you have an official diagonally across from the other in the back lines here, so not going to have very many missed type of calls you might see, sometimes just the 2-person crew. Now a serve is over the net from Morton, and again, you can tell the nerves for both teams are a little high to start this contest. And Lemont has the 4-2 lead, and back to serve for Lemont will be Juliana Deblino. Deblino is the libero for her squad, and she'll serve this one out of bounds. So make it 4-3. Both coaches encouraging their teams to settle down. It's just another volleyball game. You've played several this year, and you're very successful at it, obviously, as Simone Lemont will be back to serve here for Morton. Lemont with a good serve, taken by Deblino. Ball sent across the net by Kula. Kept alive here, set up for the kill attempt by Gronwald, but it's out beyond the back line, and the point will go to Lemont. So the Warriors, the Lady Warriors, with the 5-3 lead here in the opening set. As on the serve now for Lemont is Schneider. Her serve across, free ball back across the net to the Warriors. Now the back line set to the net and Caressa. Caressa on the outside hitter level, and she'll hit it into the net. And the lead grows for the Lady Warriors. Lemont with the advantage here. 6-3 in set number 1. Schneider again on the serve. This one looks to be a little long, and it is. Out of bounds. 6-4 the score. Morton back on to serve. That's Kate Gronwald for the first time. She'll hit from the middle. Does not jump, but doesn't need to get that ace. As the Potters pull it to within 1. Gronwald, one of the taller young people on the court, is back to serve again. Kate Gronwald, the middle hitter. Puts this one across into the middle. Set up here now on the outside, and they're going to call that an illegal hit here by Lemont, and this game will be tied up at 6 points apiece. 6-all is trying to give her team the lead. It's Kate Gronwald from the serve. Taken by Deblino in the back line. Set up over the net here for Mandarino. She'll hit it across. Now on the back of the other side is Lemont. Set up on the outside to Lovell. Lovell tries to get the kill, and she will. Hadley Lovell with the kill from the left side. And it's 7-6 Morton. Good contest here in the early going. Kate Gronwald again to serve. The back line, Deblino. I hit it backwards that time, run down, sent across the net by her teammate in Huff. Ball kept alive here, outside hit again by Lovell, and another kill. Hadley Lovell with back-to-back kills for the Potters. Now they're getting a little momentum. Their direction is Morton. 8-6 Potters on top. Grunwald. It's very calm out there for as big of a moment as this is for these young people. She's going to get an ace as the ball was not handled in the back line by Lemont, and the Warriors want the timeout. Here in set number 1, it's Morton 9, the Warriors 6. Back after this timeout.
Is predator hunting your thing? Game Masters has you covered. We have way more than just deer and turkey hunting gear, safes, clothes, and gifts. Come check out our predator guns, calls, decoys, lights, traps, binoculars, bipods, tripods, and shooting sticks. Don't forget your thermal and night vision, rifle scopes, trapping equipment, and supplies. Whether your next game pursuit is big or small, runs or flies, Game Masters has what you need to get the job done. We're passionate about the outdoors.
Carolyn Stack took the timeout for Lemont Quarry. It wasn't a very long talk, and it's probably just one of those, hey, settle down, get refocused. We're right in this thing, only down 3. They were quick out of their huddle and back and ready for action here as Grunwald is back to serve again for the Potters. Grunwald sends it across. Again, kind of mishandled that back line by Lemont. And another ace for Grunwald. 10-6 for the Potters. Grunwald looks to be right at home from that service spot in the middle of the back. Ball set up at the net now on the outside, sent across by Mandarino. Kept alive here by Morton, set by Caressa. Looking on the outside for Lovell, who's been active early. Gets it toward the back line. This one's got to get across and will. Set up here by the Potters. Again, Caressa with a set to Lovell. Lovell, nice dig on the other side, sent right back across. Caressa sets it up. No, she sends it across. Free ball and right back on the Morton side, and they weren't ready for it. Kind of caught them by surprise, did the Warriors. And it makes it a 10-7 score. We've seen that a couple times early on. These young ladies really know the game, really think about things here, and don't want to get into a pattern where you think they know what they're doing. Kind of catch you by surprise as Anna Mandarino will be back to serve. Get in the back line by Lemont. Right back on the free ball. That one is slammed down to the court by Jana Huff. She gets the kill. That was almost like it was set up right for Huff. Just came right back her from the opposite side of the net. The big kill. Mandarino on the serve for the Lady Warriors. With the jump serve, sends it across. Hit by the libero in Emerson. Sent back across the net by the Potters, taken there by Mandarino. Set up the net, trying to get another kill, and will. Jana Huff. Huff with back-to-back kills for Lemont. And they make it 10-9. As they'll lose a volleyball out the door. They've got volleyballs around the gym. They could throw another one in. They've got to get that one run down in the hallway, though. They will. Here at Normal Kingsley Junior High. Big gymnasium here. Holds about 3,000 people in total. As here's a serve sent by Mandarino. Got to go across here on this third hit by Lovell, and does. Ball set to Kula at the net. Looking again for Huff. Huff hit it into the top of the net. Kept alive by the Potters. Sent across by Lovell. They'll try to set it up for Huff again in the middle. No, this side on the outside to Negweb. Her ball is across. On the other side for the Potters, we'll see Lovell with her third kill. Nice set that time by her teammate in Caressa, who's been very active in the middle of this Morton Potters team. There's a serve by Caressa, her first of the evening. Ball sent across. A little miscommunication that time by Lemont. Now free ball back across, and it's tapped over by Huff, but they're going to say the net was interfered with by the Potters, so Lemont will get the point, and they're within 1, 11-10. And we see Jana Huff to serve. Huff with a powerful serve, and she'll get the ace as Emmy Martin in the front line couldn't handle it for Morton that time. That ball came with a little extra firepower behind it. This game's tied up at 11. Huff back to serve again from the far left side. The right-hander slaps the ball twice and now sends it across. Hit there by Emerson Mitchell. Set at the net by Caressa to her teammate in Irving. And Irving will get it down this time as it was batted around a bit by Lemont, but eventually it gets to the court and Morton takes the 12-11 lead. Good, tight contest here in the opening set. Got to get a volleyball back to the server, though. They just sent it to the other end. I said, hey, how you doing? Need a ball here. How about that? Hadley Lovell to serve for Morton. Lovell serve. Taken to the back line, sent right back across into the net this time. That time, Anna Mandarino was kind of backtracking still as she was trying to get that one centered up for the center. And just not a clean hit, and it results in a point for Morton. Here's Lovell on the serve. Hit in the back line by DeBlino. Toward the front to Kula. She'll send it across. Now it's Mitchell. Set up here by Caressa for her teammate in Lemont. And we get a whistle. And what is the call? They're going to call an illegal hit by Morton, it appears, to make it 13-12. Huh. Kula to serve for Lemont. Her serve is across. Ball right at the net and into it, and an ace for Kula. Ties this game up at 13. Maggie Kula, number 4, K-U-L-A. Kula on the serve, trying to give Lemont the advantage here. Sends it across. Hit there by Lemont. Right back to her. She'll look for the kill. Blocked though at the net by the combination of Schneider and Ustry. The big block for the Warriors to take the lead, 14-13. Kula back to serve as Lemont has some momentum back their direction. Good serve, going to be put back down by Ustry. Kept alive for a moment, but eventually it's a point for Lemont as Ustry kind of put it down as that initial hit came right back across the net. It's 15-13. Lemont Old Quarry. Again, we'll see Maggie Kula to serve. Taken there by Lemon. Back to the middle, hit across by Mitchell. Now to the net, set up by Kula for the Warriors. A couple of free balls back and forth now. Potter's trying to get something set up here, right into the net though. Kind of led Simone Lemon a little too close there. And another point for Lemont. And now the Potters want the timeout. 16-13. As Lemont Old Quarry has come storming back here. They have the lead in set number 1.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that, it looks awesome, and then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Dot.
At least one IESA member school from each of the 15 Board of Directors geographic divisions will be voted by its peers to receive the Division Sportsmanship Award. The IESA will present to each winning school a banner recognizing their accomplishment. To be eligible, the school must be involved in at least 5 IESA sports and activities. The school must have no players, coaches, or fans ejected during the school year, and the school's players, coaches, and fans must exemplify all-around good behavior. Schools will vote online in May to determine this year's winners. We're back to live action. Lemont Old Quarry has the 16-13 lead. Behind the serve now from Maggie Kula. Hit there by Emerson Mitchell. Sent across the net here by Lemont. Set up now at the net for the hitter for Old Quarry. That's Schneider. Caressa again another set. Morton sends it across. Lemont has to go right back on a quick hit by Schneider. Caressa sets it up on the outside for her teammate in Irving. Irving with a good hit. The ball actually hits the backboard above there. Kept alive by the Warriors and sent back across. They didn't give up on it. Caressa to Lovell. Lovell will hit this one. It is out of bounds. And Lemont with another point. There's baskets, 4 of them above the playing surface here. And we've seen that now in every contest that at least 1 point they've come into play. And the teams have to play on as those are still live. Here's Lamont's Kula at the net. Gets it to her teammate Schneider, who sends it across. Set in the middle. Caressa runs it down. On the outside, Lemont with the kill. Simone Lemont, the 7th grade outside hitter with the kill. And now back to serve is Emmy Martin for the Potters. 17-14 Lemont. Tight throughout so far. And Lemont now will not handle this serve And the point the way of the Potters, and things get a little tighter even. As Emmy Martin looks to pull the Potters closer. Her serve is across. Hit on the front line here by Ustry. Set up on the left side for Schneider. Into the net. They'll say it was blocked, though, actually, by the Potters. Right back to the Potters side. Now they've got to send it across on this hit to Lemont. Set up nicely in the middle to Kula. Kula for the big hitter in Ustry, who will, they'll say, be into the net, so no point that time. It goes to Morton instead to make it 17-16. Potters are within one. Ball set up by Kula, and we're about to have a tie game as the set was a little bit off and really couldn't get anything on that one. Could Savannah Ustry, and we're tied at 17 now, folks. And a good round of service points here by Emmy Martin. She's back to serve again for the Potters and hits this one into the net now. And that'll break that streak and give Lemont the 18-17 lead. Kills that momentum just a bit for the Potters. They'll look to get it back, as will Jenna Negweb for Lemont Quarry on the serve. She'll hit it across into the back line. Set up at the net here for Grunwald. Grunwald sends it across. And Irving, and she dots that one right where she wanted it to tie the game at 18. What a play by Irving, and now she'll be back to serve. Grace Irving wearing the number 21. And an 18-all opening set. Irving serve across. Taken by Deblino in the back line. Set by Kula. On the outside, a spike here by Mandarino, and she'll get the kill. Big time play by Anna Mandarino. Gives her team a 19-18 lead. Here's Deblino back to serve. It's it toward the sideline, kept alive here. Now on the outside, Lamont's got to hit it across. Does want a high ball to the middle, but they'll say, they're going to say maybe that she was too far out of bounds here, I'm assuming is what they're going to call there. And that makes it 20-18. Old Quarry of Lemont. On the serve is Deblino. Sends it across the net. Hit in the back line there by Irving. Ball set up for Lemont on the left side. Taken here by the Warriors. Setting it up for Mandarino on the outside, and they'll say that she hit it over the out-of-bounds area when she sent it across, so no point there for Lemont. Instead, it goes to Morton. It's 20-19. Fans are on the edge of their seat here in this opening set. On the serve for Morton is Lemont. Sends it across, now right back into the net. Ball kept alive. Mitchell will set it at the net, and it's sent back across. Really, that time it was kind of Brooke Caressa just sending it back with not really much on it, but miscommunication by the Warriors, and this game is tied at 20 points apiece. 20-20 here in the state's quarterfinal. Deblino takes it off of the serve. Ball set on the outside for Mandarino. And again, they'll say it was out of bounds, and Morton now leads 21-20. As Simone Lemon is on a good run here from the service point. Send it across the net. Ball batted back down there on a nice play by Kate Grunwald. And it's 22-20 for the Potters, and the Warriors want the timeout. What a fantastic back and forth battle here. 22-20, the lead for the Potters. They'll serve when we come back. The Morton Potters have taken the 22-20 lead here in set number one. Simone Lemon back to serve for the Potters. Trying to claim a very, very important opening set. what's been a fantastic matchup between these two teams. Lemont sends it across, hit by Dublino. Sends it to the front line. Now the ball set up for Snyder. It is partially blocked, but they'll say into the net that time was one of the Potters, and Lemont gets the point, 22-21. This one's going to come down to the wire. Ziana Schneider on the serve for the Warriors, and she gets the ace hit off the top of the net and falls in between three of the Potters. And they get the point, and now we'll get a timeout taken by Morton. 22 all here in set number 1. Don't you dare go anywhere.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Back to live action at Normal Kingsley. Game tied at 22 points apiece. Lemont have the serve. Ball sent back over by the Potters. Running it down is Kula to set it up on the outside for her teammate in Mandarino, who hits it into the net. And Morton takes the 23-22 lead. They'll have back to serve Kate Gronwald, who had a good run the first time she was back there. She'll send this one across the net. Up from the floor was Schneider, hit across by Kula. Right back on the free ball here. With a big hit that time was Usry. Now across the net from Lovell, and Lovell gets the kill. And Morton's 1 point away from taking the opening set. 24-22, the Potters on top as their fans rise to their feet. Right in front of our camera, of course. Dublino from the back line. Ball set up here for Huff. Huff will hit it. It's inbounds. And it's 24-23. And a tight one here in the opening set. As now Lamont's Anna Mandarino will be on to serve. We could see some extra points here in the opening set. Mandarino on the serve. Very important here. Dug out there. Set up at the net by Caressa for her teammate Lovell. Sent across. On the other side, Kula sends it right back over. Taken by Mitchell. Free ball here. Set by Kula. Looking for Huff on the kill. And we're tied at 24. Another big kill by Jana Huff. 24 all here. Fans are going crazy for both sides. Mandarino on the serve for the Warriors. Sends it across the net. Taken back there by Mitchell. Set up and now sent across by Emmy Martin. Didn't have much on that one. Kula will set it up again for Huff, and Huff with another big kill, and now Lemont is a point away. 25-24, Lady Warriors. Now their fans rise to a roar. On the serve on a big one here is Anna Mandarino. Mandarino serve is across to the back line. Hit right back across on the free ball. Huff tried to block it right back over, but it falls to the court. And this one plays on, tied at 25. As now Morton's Brooke Caressa will serve. Caressa sends it across the net, looks to be out of bounds. It hits off of the foot, though, of the player from Lemont. It was headed out of bounds, but hits her foot first, and Morton gets the point. And now they're a point away once again from winning this opening set. And again, their fans will stand as Caressa looks to finish this one off for the Potters. Caressa serve, taken by Dublino. Set up here, Kula, sends it across. That's to Mitchell. Sent here by Caressa, looking for the outside hitter in Lovell. Taken by the back row. Kula again sends it up on the left side to Negweb. Right back to Negweb on the opposite side. Sent across here by Kula. Set to the middle now, Caressa. On the outside to Lovell. Lovell's ball dug out of the back line. Saved in bounds. Has to get across, and Lemont will do so. No, they'll say it's out of bounds. Out of bounds over the top of the outside of the net. And Morton will take a fantastic opening set 27-25. Take a moment to catch your breath and get ready for set number 2. We'll have it for you next on Central Illinois Sports.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Okay, everyone, let's do this. How about you?
What are your thoughts on today's patient care?
Real busy day, but it was a team effort. And how about you?
Third checkup that your patient talked about her summer concert. How do you stay enthused?
You can't blame her. Those tickets were hard to come by. But her summer wasn't a cruel one. Huh?
Doctor,
Next, how about you?
Doctor, it hurts when I do this.
Don't do that.
Hey, the internet says I'm sick. Am I?
I'd get a professional opinion on that.
Donuts in the break room look like a hit.
Not bad. Definitely better than those bagels. Okay, we have time for one more. Next.
The staff looked focused today. What do you attribute that to?
Well, at Blessing, we're tasked with providing exceptional care, so every visit is like the big game for us. Okay, gotta run.
The Potters have taken the first set over Lemont, 27-25. They'll serve to start here in set number 2. As back to serve for Morton. We see Emmy Martin go back there. Martin and the Potters looking to punch their ticket into the semifinals. Lemont trying to force a third set here. Set number 2 is underway. Martin serve hitting the back line toward the net to the center, and Kula sent across, and the first point will go the way of the Warriors as Savannah Usry has the kill. Adelson Maggie Kula back to serve for the Lady Warriors. Kula sends it across the net. Into the back line here by Irving. Set at the net by Caressa. For her teammate, it's blocked back. And that's the call here. The officials will confer, and it is, I think it's a point for Morton, and it will be, as this one they'll say was out of bounds. So the game is tied at 1 point apiece as Grace Irving will go back to serve. Good serve by Irving, hit by Deblino, the libero. Sent up here by Kula to the outside, and a kill on a nice play by Ziana Schneider. Schneider with the kill for the Warriors, and they lead 2-1. It was back and forth in the first one, folks, 27-25. Don't expect anything less here in the second. Megweb, serve, hits the net, dug out there by the Potters. It'll be sent back across now by Lovell toward the back line. They'll quickly center the ball to Kula. Over it goes to Usry. Kept alive here by the Potters. Right back across from Lemont. Again, right to Kula. She's done a good job on the setting side. Free ball here now set up, and for one of the big hitters in Gronewall, it's sent right back across. Mitchell now sets it up for Lemont. Centered here by the Warriors to the outside hitter in Schneider. Ball kept alive on a good volley here. Right back over the net, dug out of the back line, but much to the chagrin of a good effort by Deblino, that one went under the net as she was trying for the dig, and this one is now tied at 2 points apiece. 2-all here as back to serve is Simone Lemont. Lemont sends it across the net. Hit here by Usry on a free ball that's put right back down. Kate Gronwald says, don't bring that one over here. I'm sending it right back where it came from. Morton on top 3-2. Kate Gronwald has been impressive, both on the serving side and at the net. Here's Lemont on the serve. DeBlino takes it to the back line, kind of a miss hit this time, as again, she was still kind of backtracking as she was trying to get that ball to the setter in Kula, and a miss hit goes out of bounds, and the Potters take the 4-2 advantage. On to serve is Simone Lemont again. Into the back row again, fronted to Kula, she'll send it across. Now Mitchell, ball set up, Caressa on the outside to Lovell, and Lovell gets the kill. Morton with a good start here in the second set. After taking the first set, 27-25. What was a dandy? So we see some of the folks get settling back in along the sideline here. Lemont on the serve, taken by DeBlino. Gets it to her teammate in Kula, who sent it across, sent right back over by Gronwald. And they'll say that the young lady from Lemont interfered with the net there, so the point goes to Morton. Lemont to serve. Good serve. Backtracking to get it was Negweb. She'll get it to Kula, who will send it across. Set up here on this side by Caressa. Looking for the middle hitter in Gronwald. She finds her again, and Kate Gronwald with another kill and a timeout by the Warriors. Good start for the Potters. They lead 7-2 in set number 2.
Strike your best deal on a new Ford Mach-E. Now at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, get a 2023 Ford Mach-E for just $563 per month. Offer for a limited time only at westtownford.com.
If you have that drive and you want to do more with DOT, then there's opportunity there for you to do that. It's not the typical job that you would expect it to be. Like, it's just super fulfilling. When my life needed opportunity, I chose DOT.
The IESA Scholar Attitude Award has been restructured and will now recognize 5 students from the 15 IESA geographic divisions. To learn how your student can be named an award winner, visit IESA.org. The winners will be announced at the state track meet at Eastside Center in East Peoria in May. Out of the timeout by Lemont Quarry. Morton with the serve, up 7-2. Kula sets it to the net for her teammate in Schneider, who sends it across. Out of the back line, now it'll be set by Caressa. To the outside and level. Kula centers it up again for her teammate in Schneider that time, who couldn't get a clean hit on that. Excuse me, that was Usry. And the point for Morton. You can tell the Potters have the early momentum here, but Lemont Quarry not going to give up, of course. Here's a deep serve. DeBlino will keep it alive in the back line. Now going to be sent across here by Schneider. Mitchell to the net. Sent right back across by Caressa. Now DeBlino comes up front. Backtracking was Usry, but gets it across. Now a free ball over to the side of the Warriors. Set up on the outside. Sent back down on the spike from Schneider. Set up here by Morton to Lovell. They got nicely here. Sent across by Mandarino now. And a good volley, one of the longer ones we've seen in this match. Set up for Kate Gronwald. Remember the name. She gets another kill. Makes it 9-2. Simone Lemont's had quite the run of service points here. DeBlino hits it in the back line. Run down now by Negweb. Into the net, does get across. There's a little confusion here as Lovell was right up, hugged tightly to the net. Couldn't get it across, and Lemont will get the point. 9-3 now, as the Lady Warriors will send Juliana DeBlino back to serve. DeBlino the libero. Hits it across on a nice serve. Ball set up for Kate Gronwald, and they'll say that was a lift that time on the hit, so an illegal hit. 9-4 the score. Draws the Warriors a little closer. DeBlino again to serve for the Lady Warriors. Good serve. Free ball hit back across, knocked right back over by Huff. She then gets another block, and what's the official going to tell us? Say Huff went into the net here, and so the net infraction will give the point to Morton to make it 10-4 the score, as Kate Grunwald on the serve for Morton. Ball set up here by Kula. Blocked partially, kept alive, and it'll be sent right back over here by Lovell. Now Lemont sends it right back over to the Morton side. Set up by Caressa. This hit from the outside by Hadley Lovell, who's landed in perfectly near the right corner. And makes it 11-4, the Potters. Here in set number 2, they took set number 1, 27-25. Now here's a service error by Kate Grunwald. That'll give the point to the Lady Warriors. And they'll be on the serve now, and back to serve is Ziana Schneider. Schneider on the serve. Gets it across deep and out of bounds. It was close, but it was beyond the back line. And 12-5 now the score, as Brooke Caressa to serve for the Lady Potters. Now the officials are doing something with the net on the far side. I couldn't really see what they were trying to adjust there, but something as the back official came in to help. DeBlino centers the ball to Kula. Tried to send it across, did Huff, but blocked this time by the Potters. In there was Emmy Martin with the big block. 13-5. Caressa to serve again for Morton. Sends it across the net. Kula with the set. To the outside, kind of away from the net was Negweb that time. Does send it across though. Ball centered to the outside, now it goes to Lovell. Kula sends it across. Taken there by Mitchell. Sent up by Caressa on the outside level. DeBlino hit across by Huff. Back to the Potters side. It'll be set for the outside in Lovell once again, and she'll get another kill. Really terrific job that time on the set by Brooke Caressa. Didn't necessarily have the best balance as she was kind of headed one direction, but was able to get the ball back to her outside hitter in Lovell, who gets the point. 14-5 on the kill, and Caressa to serve. DeBlino. Kula on the set, kind of set it backwards this time. Negweb with a nice hit across. Now Lovell. Across the net for the Potters. This ball set up for Jana Huff, who's had some big kills, and give her another one. Huff with another kill for Lemont. The Lady Warriors trying to claw their way back into this one, as they've fallen behind early, as Anna Mandarino will serve for Lemont Old Quarry. She rotates the ball in her hand and hits it into the net on the service error. That grows the lead for the Potters back out to 9. Here in set number 2. Back to serve here is Lovell. Ball to Kula, sets up for Huff with another big kill. I'll tell you what, when they get the ball in the right spot for Jana Huff, not many people are going to dig it out on the other side. It's nothing against Morton. It's just not a lot of young people at this level are going to be able to return the type of power that Huff is putting behind those kills. Now she's back to serve. Huff, all dug out here by Mitchell. Set up in the middle, hit toward the back line by Martin. This one is beyond the line, and a point the way of the Lady Warriors to make it 15-8. Jana Huff trying to get on a little roll here and get her team right back into contention here in the second set. Huff serve is now off the mark as a miss hit there, and another big service error by the Lady Warriors helps extend the Potter lead back out to 8. Martin will be back to serve for the Junior Potters. Puts it across the net. Ball set here by Kula. Looking on the outside now, it's Negweb. That's in, and that's the kill. Nice job by Negweb with the left hand that time from the left side of the court, it appeared. And we'll see Maggie Kula back to serve for the Warriors. Kula on the serve, taken by Mitchell. Set up the net by Caressa on the outside level again with another kill. Good effort that time by Schneider along with Ustry, but they couldn't get the block that time, and another well-placed ball from Caressa to Level. Here's a ball now into the net off the serve by Grace Irving, and that service error will send the ball right back Lamont's direction, and we'll see Jenna Negweb back to serve. 17-10 the score here in set number 2. Morton on top, Lemont on the serve. All the Mitchell hit up way into the rafters here. Now back to Mitchell, she'll send it across. Taken to the back line here, centered to Kula. Kula sets it up for Usry, who mistimed her jump a little bit that time. She got a little antsy, a little ahead of herself, and could not connect. And the point the way of the Potters, and look who's back to serve. That's Simone Lemont, who has been very, very good here. She helped close things out in set number 1. Here's the ball set up on the outside. That's to Schneider, and little collision here by Morton. A little miscommunication, and Schneider will get the kill for the Lady Warriors. DeBlino will be back to serve. DeBlino, of course, the libero, wearing the white uniform for Lemont. Trying to bring her team back to within contention here. Lemont, all set up. Sent across here by Gronwald. DeBlino to Kula, set up for a Huff, and what? They're going to say that Gronwald that time hit the net. And so Lemont will get the point. Huff again had pretty good power behind that one. She's impressive. DeBlino to serve. Gets it across into the back line, taken by Irving. Sent right back across and right back down on the kill by Ziana Schneider. Now the Lady Warriors have a little momentum. You can tell on the Morton sideline, giving some instructions, thinking about possibly taking a timeout, not to let Lemont get too close. They won't yet, though. And it stays 18-13 as now the ball bounces away from DeBlino, and we'll get a delay here, and the point will go the way of Morton. Ooh, unfortunate situation there as she bounced the ball, and I think it hit off of her shoe, and she was past the time she had to serve that one. Kate Gronwald on the serve now for Morton. Ball set up here to the outside. That is to Mandarino, and it's out of bounds. 20-13 Morton now. And Lemont wants the timeout. 20-13, Morton on top, trying to take this one in straight sets. We'll have the finale after this.
It's time to march into savings at your local farm and home supply. Get a free $25 gift card for every $100 you spend on footwear. Whether you're looking for work boots or casual shoes, cowboy boots or rubber, your local store has tons of styles to choose from.
Timeout was taken by Lemont Quarry. They trail 20-13. Again, they don't take a lot of time in the timeouts. They're up there very quickly every time. You know, you can talk strategy during the timeout, of course, but a lot of it is some positivity, some encouragement. That's what these young people need. Obviously, they're all good volleyball players, as their teams have played here all the way into the state finals. Here's a serve across, hit by Mandarino, kept alive and sent back across by Old Quarry. Now this one is put down on the outside, and another nifty play by Brooke Caressa. Again, kind of baited the opponent into thinking that she was going to set that one. Instead, hits it across, and it falls harmlessly to the ground. Here's a ball now. Unable to return it was Lemont. Give the ace now to the credit of Kate Gronwald. 22-13 the score. Gronwald to serve. Sends it across, taken by DeBlino. Set here by Kula to Huff. To the back line now. Up to the front quickly for the Potters. It goes to Caressa. Set it up. Nice job on the dig on the backside by Kula. Sent across by Huff, but out of bounds as she hit that one actually over her shoulder and makes it 23-13. As Morton now just 2 points away from taking this one in straight sets. Gronwald, serve toward the sideline. She'll get another ace. And now Morton is 1 point away as their fans again rise to their feet. 24-4 are the Potters on the season, looking to win their 25th and punch their ticket to the state semifinals. Gronwald on the serve. Hit to Kula. Kula out to Huff. Huff with the hit, and it's out of bounds. And Morton wins this one 25-13. So the Potters take this one in straight sets, 27-25, 25-13. They advance into semifinal number 2 tomorrow at 12:15, where they await the winner of Frankfort Hickory Creek and Vernon Hills Hawthorne South. We're back with the Blessing Health System post-match show and name our player of the match next.
Okay, everyone, let's do this. How about you?
What are your thoughts on today's patient care?
Real busy day, but it was a team effort. And how about you?
Third checkup that your patient talked about her summer concert. How do you stay enthused?
You can't blame her. Those tickets were hard to come by. But her summer wasn't a cruel one. Huh?
Doctor,
Next, how about you?
Doctor, it hurts when I do this.
Don't do that.
Hey, the internet says I'm sick. Am I?
I'd get a professional opinion on that.
Donuts in the break room look like a hit.
Not bad. Definitely better than those bagels. Okay, we have time for one more. Next.
The staff looked focused today. What do you attribute that to?
Well, at Blessing, we're tasked with providing exceptional care, so every visit is like the big game for us. Okay, gotta run.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Post-match coverage is presented by Blessing Health System, and Morton takes this one in straight sets over Lemont Old Quarry, 27-25, 25-13. A tremendous battle in the first set, and you knew whoever would win that one had the momentum carrying into set number 2. Morton did just that, and they win this one to move on to the state semifinals. A big, big effort for the Lady Potters in this one. Congratulations as well to Lemont, who finishes their season here in the state quarterfinals. Right now it's time to name our player of the match. It's presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, who are Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the match on Central Illinois Sports. And a big day for 2 young ladies, Brooke Caressa and Kate Gronwald. They're going to be our co-players of the match. Gronwald good all the way around with the serves and the blocking up front at the net. And Brooke Caressa, tremendous sets on the day for this Potters squad, as again they win this one 27-25, 25-13 to advance to the semifinals. We'll get set for our final match of the evening. It's Frankfort Hickory Creek, the only undefeated team in this tournament, taking on a good 16-3 Vernon Hills Hawthorne South squad. We'll talk more with you in just a while on another Central Illinois Sports presentation from the IESA 7th grade Class 4A